How will you explain that?
Wow.
You're listening to Hey Pal, What's New with JohnAlex and Greg. Hey Pal, What's New is a product of Sack of Sin Entertainment. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Hey Pal, What's New can be found on Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and all other podcast locations. Or check us out at sackofsin.com or heypalwhatsnew.com. Warning, Hey Pal, What's New contains explicit content. JohnAlex and Greg are a pair of vulgar Gen Xers. If you are easily offended, please stop listening and go download a nice tame podcast like the Goop Podcast. You have been warned.
I'm gonna gum.
Wow.
Hey, pal, what's new? Got a story to share with you. Tune in and let's explore. The world's knocking at our door. Hey, pal, what's new? We're here to break it down for you. From A to Z, we'll make it fun. The show has only just begun. Hey, pal, what's new? We've got the scoop, it's tried and true. Listen up, don't miss a beat. This podcast can't be beat.
I cut that out.
What?
I can't do the fade. I don't know why the buttons aren't working. I'm sorry.
Oh. Hey, everybody. Guess what? It's Hey Pal, What's New? I'm Greg, and that's JohnAlex over
That's
there.
me.
And sorry we're a little late. We had a little technical difficulties, but
What else is
we're
new?
back on this. So let's see. Let's just double check here.
Wow.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
No, you know we're really good.
Where's that?
Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage. Better come down here.
Get some of this shit.
That's right. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
See, aren't you glad I introduced you to that? Because now you're gonna get stuck in your head all the time.
It has been. I've been walking around saying it. Everybody's just like, what is wrong with you?
Don't barbecue foot massage. Yeah, it just, that's how you know if somebody listens to the podcast when they just go, oh, I know what that is. So, yeah,
Well,
anyway.
I mean, you look at the description for today's podcast.
True that. Yeah, we're going to recap that. But, yeah, it's Sunday night at the CCC. And, yeah, a lot of activity going on the street. There was Amazon trucks and parties.
There's
and
always fucking Amazon trucks.
the little cul-de-sac that could, man. There's just always stuff going on there.
Everybody wants to live here. It's a little dead end.
I mean, why not? Why not,
Speaking
man?
of dead ends.
Tenants. Oh,
Sorry.
boy.
Oh, boy.
So, I mean, we could start it off the way we always fucking do, man. What's new with you there, Foot Massage?
Well, did you listen to last week's podcast?
I certainly did.
Dude, that Reaper did us in.
Oh, my
And
God.
it fucking did me in the next morning.
Well,
I was shitting fire.
Oh, God. You know, it was funny because I got home and I was, like, still, like, nauseous and kind of like, and then, when I was like, dude, do you realize you have to sign a waiver to eat those? And I was like, no, I had no idea.
Nobody made me sign nothing.
Really? Because it says on the thing, I guess if you order it, you got to sign a waiver or something like that. It didn't tell you to do that?
No.
Wow. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be.
Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue
But instead,
foot massage.
it was
Better come
fucking-
down here, get some of this shit.
It was more like.
A bucket of his diarrhea.
Yeah, it was. Well, it wasn't diarrhea, but it was hot and spicy poopies.
Yeah, so it hit you the next day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it hit me the next day too, because of course the next day, I had like a whirlwind weekend. It still was going on. Like Monday, like you said, we had to bring all the kids back to college.
Oh, yeah, man.
So-
My son went to college.
Yeah.
He was nice enough to let us go with him.
No.
And then he's like, look, you guys can help me bring all my stuff in, but like once everything's in, like, can you just go? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did too.
I'm
It's
like,
like,
hang out with him. Like, yo, let's
Yeah.
throw a few back, bro.
yeah, I mean I took Zoe up to UConn on Monday, so the next day. And we got all the way up there, and I felt like, dude, from that freaking Reaper, I mean, I've been sober for 7 years. I'm like, I felt hungover.
Oh.
I was just like, oh my God, taking Pepsid and all this stuff. And I'm like, ugh. So I pick up Zoe. The truck was all packed. Jen rented an SUV, so like we put all this stuff in there, and we drove all the way up. And we got up there, and we're moving. She moved into the dorm she's living in now is way better, because the last one, it was like a fucking prison. It was like a small little room, and like the ceiling I was like, I'm paying like $45,000 a year for this shit. Like, this sucks.
You are.
So, but this time they moved her into like so it's like a 3-person suite, and then they have their own bathroom with another 3 people. So it's like almost like a suite, right? So I'm like, wow, this is a lot nicer, you know? So we get up there. She didn't have much stuff. I took her up there, and then we were just about to set up, like we were going to loft her bed, because they have, we wanted to get up higher, because they did like her and her room. There's like 3 girls in one room. So Zoe's got the top. They did kind of the different strokes. Remember Arnold Willis had like the one like this, and they did the L. So I was setting that up, and then all of a sudden the bubble guts started happening, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, Zoe was laughing her ass off. She's like, because we get up there, and she has her own bathroom in the thing. And I was like, honey, man, I really and she's like, well, there's no toilet paper. Like, her roommate was bringing the toilet paper. Oh, shit. So I was like, I don't want to destroy your own bathroom. Your first, like, the minute you walk in, your father comes in and just fucking blows it up, So I stiff-legged it. Like, first we went to one on the top, and it was public. It was locked, so I had to go all the way down. And finally, at the first floor, I was like, is there, like, a restroom? So I went down, fucking stiff-legged it all the way up there, and just, oh, my God. It wasn't even diarrhea. It was like a fucking plug. It just was like, bam. But I felt so much bad. I'm like, okay, so let's set everything up now.
Well, see, where Manny is, he's in an apartment on campus. Okay. So there's like these, it's like a townhouse apartments. But you walk in and you're in like the common room that's like has a small kitchen and a washer dryer, and then each of them has their own little bed and a bathroom. Fuck you, Verizon. And each of them, they have one shared bathroom for the apartment, and then each of them has their own bedroom.
Oh, that's nice.
So we brought all of his shit into his bedroom, and we're like, all right. And I'm walking in, and I'm just like, I had on my Descendant Circle Jerks shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything to anybody. I'm just gonna, bring his stuff, and I don't want to embarrass him or anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm walking. People are like, oh, fucking great shirt. Oh, that. I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
and like your dad fucking making friends. I was like, I didn't say boo to anybody, man. I didn't say a word to anyone. It was literally all them coming to me being like, hey, how's it going? Nice shirt, nice shirt.
Yeah. So other than
I attract attention.
I know, we try not to. And same thing when I bring Violet, geez, that's next year. Bringing Zoe up to college, I'm like, I'm not wearing any stupid shirts or anything like that. It's going to draw attention.
Violet goes back to school next week.
I know.
So do I.
I know. Trust me, I'm fucking.
Dude, I got my last hurrah. I'm working on the show tomorrow. That TV show tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's not the name of the show. The show is not called Tomorrow, but I'm working on this TV show. I've been working on tomorrow. So
nice.
I got a late call time, so I'm a little. It's a late call time when they send you a text message going, by the way, by the time you get here, breakfast is going to be over, so eat before you get here.
Oh, rats.
But when you got like an early call time, you get there and it's like, oh, I'm going to go up to the food truck and be like, yo, can I get 2 eggs, bacon, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll? And then you walk over and like, I'm going to grab some home fries. I'm going to grab some, hold on, let me throw some cucumber and some carrot and some of this and some ginger and all this shit into the juicer and make myself a juice. And
nice.
Dude, fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. They feed you like a motherfucker at those.
That's good, though,
that's man. Why I'm always confused when people are like, man, we've been sitting around all day doing nothing. I'm like, A, you're getting paid. B, you're getting fucking fed.
Yeah.
So, shh.
Hey, man. I mean, these movie budgets are so expensive. That's why. They're feeding you fucking home fries.
That's right. My home fries.
So your week was pretty much shitting yourself and...
Yeah.
And bringing Manny up to college.
Yeah.
Mine was same. And then, actually yesterday.
And watching the Mets, which is a roller coaster of emotions.
Welcome to Pain Theater, my friend.
Like, I was like 12-0. Like, no, it was fucking. No, and they lost today.
Oh yeah, it's an up and down. That's why people goof because like you're the best record in baseball. I'm like, wait till October. They're gonna Although they got that new picture. But anyway, yeah. So, so there was that, and then Friday and Saturday we had a family wedding.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was one of my cousins. She got married up in Washingtonville. It was beautiful at like is it the waterfront or something like that? I don't know, but it was nice seeing all the family getting dressed up. Like it was so funny because we went, and you know, Manal and I have been together for years, and like we went to Daryl's wedding, but she's like, this was the first time she went to like a family wedding. So it was like all those people that I saw at the villa, you know, with the we'll show the hat later and the bandana. But yeah, it was really, really nice. It was very chill, you know, it was a good time. We didn't have to get a hotel or anything because it was like less than an hour away. We're like, you know, we don't drink. So I'm like, okay. But it was funny though, because they were partying and, you know, nobody embarrassed themselves, which was good. But at the same time, like the wedding into the tent, the freaking wedding band. Holy shit, dude! I wish I remembered the name. Maybe if Manal jumps on, she'll text and say who the band. It was like Naked Soul, I think, or something like that. They were so good, man. They played constantly. It was a good, really nice place, good food. But then as soon as we were done, it was like 10 o'clock. And they're like, okay, the bus is outside. We're all going to go to the cigar bar. And I'm like, see you later. I'm like, I'm gone. And they literally had a school bus that threw everybody in. And they went off for that.
To a cigar bar.
Yeah, my mom stayed at a hotel last night. She gave me back today. And I was like, anything to report? Any shenanigans? Did anybody puke on a taco or, you know, shit themselves or fall over? She's like, not that I know of. I was like, all right, so everybody was well behaved.
Yeah.
There was one guy. It was really good for people watching because this is one of my cousins. I don't really see that often, so I'm not as close, but she's adorable. Like, her name was Allie, and she got married to Tyler. Great couple, great family. So we were hanging out with them. They have their friends, you know.
Right.
And the friends were younger. She had to be like in her 30s, so it was like they were still partying. There was one guy, it was so funny, like a lot of them, by the end of the night, like, you know, and everybody's drink, my side of the family, like I said, half of them drink, half of them don't. You know, they were drinking, but like I said, nobody got stupid. But I look over, the two things that noticed that made me laugh was, one, there was a guy that, one of their friends that had this hat. If you've ever seen, I don't know if you can pull it up on website, but Elton John, that video, I'm Still Standing, you know, where he has that fucking hat with the cane. He had that hat the whole time. And I'm like, that was a bold choice, Cotton. Like, why did you think you were going to pull that? And he looked like, I just can't.
What hat? The Elton John?
Just do Elton John, I'm Still Standing. Yeah.
That one?
No, not that one. It's do Images. I know, this is thrilling to everybody.
Images.
That hat. See, the third or fourth. That one.
It's
yeah.
like the fucking barbershop quartet hat.
Yes. He had that on.
Yes.
I'm like, yes. I was like, dude, that is a bold choice. But he pulled it off.
Let me see. I can't. Download linked file.
And the other guy, and then all of a sudden, by the end of the night, like it was 10 o'clock, the lights go on and everything, and the band ends up, and they were, like I said, they were fucking really, really good. And I love a live band at a wedding as opposed to like a DJ. So they were done, and all of a sudden I turn around, and when I was like, that guy has his shirt off. The guy just walking around. You guess he was dancing, so he just fucking took his shirt off. We're like, okay, that's considering my family, that's kind of normal. So nobody hurt themselves.
There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
There's the hat.
The whole time I kept singing, I'm still standing.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Not to knock him. He was a cool. I mean, I didn't really get to talk to him, but I was like, God damn, man, that's a bold choice, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out. So yeah, that was pretty much my week, man. So you want to get into the news, and that's fit to print. Oh, we have these things to open up too.
Oh. Well, yeah, my wife. That was my wife went to Spirit Halloween today.
That's right, kids. Spirit Halloween.
And she bought me a trick or treat blanket, like a fleecy blanket.
Ooh.
Isn't there like a little tab where you're supposed to rip this open?
Dude, that looks exactly like me.
It does.
Wait,
I can't get. Oh,
there he is.
Hold on.
Hey, pal, what's new?
Hey,
Was this purposely?
Look,
No.
for those of you, my brother commented about the intro song.
Shh. Don't say it.
No. And then I said to him, I was like, dude, if you like that, you need to listen to the outro song.
Yeah, check out the outro song.
If you like
everybody.
the jazzy lounge intro that is now part of the podcast, the punk rock, I mean, I wouldn't even call it punk. I would call it like, I don't know, punk-esque.
This is going right on my keychain.
What the fuck? I got a witch in a cage? Drown the witches. Drown with the witches and Pegula.
Peggy Bundy. No, anyway.
Peg me, yeah.
So what do we got going on in the news today? Where the
Dude,
fuck
there's so-
is everybody?
well,
we
there's-
know we know where we're at. Yeah. Oh.
There's a couple, I think. You mentioned some.
Yeah.
We got Brent Hines, which is really sad that I was telling you before we came on, like everywhere that this was mentioned, it was like founding member of Mastodon who blah, 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 died in a motorcycle accident, blah, blah. And then the next paragraph is like, Brent Hines. They don't mention his name until like the second paragraph in every article. It's like, wow.
I know.
If fucking, I don't know if...
it's clickbait,
if
man.
If Bruce Springsteen died tomorrow, they'd be like, Bruce Springsteen dead.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be like, rocker and musician made famous by songs that have been found everywhere, found dead yesterday.
Member of the E Street Band.
Bruce Springsteen.
What? No, yeah, dude, it was
Wait,
really...
hold on. Bruce Springsteen is not dead.
No, he's very much alive.
Yeah.
And the guy from the Bears playing it, see?
Hey, that's the 6-foot poster my son was like, hey, Dad, you want this? And
Now,
I was
don't
like,
you?
sure.
Don't you always get scared though when they do like a biopic like that and they're not dead? You're like, dude, why? Why? Oh, I mean,
Yeah, it's a wow, why?
yeah, no. So yeah, with Brent, man, that was sad. I didn't realize that like so many people like came out of the woodwork talking about like Norman Reedus and all these people that were just like, oh, he was the best. I mean, he was definitely one of my favorites in Mastodon, and I was so bummed because I did see Mastodon a month or two back with Coheed and Cambria, and I was like, oh man, Brent's not in the band anymore. This sucks. But the guy they had covering for him was good, but he was such a character. Like, he had such flair, and really integral part of that band. So it was like, wow. But they all sing in that band, so you're kind of like, okay, I guess they won't do a lot of the Brent stuff. But yeah, it was just really tragic, just out of nowhere. Especially since, like, you got to figure the guys at Mastodon must be like, I mean, they came out at one of their recent shows and talked about Brent, and they were like, he was our brother. We loved him very much, and we did music with him for 25 years, but there was definitely, like, he was, from what I understand, I know with Brent, he wasn't a metal guy. Like, he didn't like that.
No.
He was a progressive guy, and he liked it, but it was like, he wanted to do other things, and I think, allegedly, he had a lot of issues with alcohol and drugs, so they were just like, all right, well, I guess because he got sick of it, and he left the band, and then a couple months later, all of a sudden...
Dude ain't doing shit anymore.
Yeah, it's sad. But, yeah, big ups to Brent, man. Mastodon, one of my favorite new bands. They were so good live, too. But, yeah, it's a shame.
But,
it definitely is. Who else we got there on the chopping block there, son?
Kingbeard X. He's a YouTuber, streamer, whatever, TikToker.
I can't do his voice.
I can't do his voice. Can't wait.
He's got like a really disturbing beard, and yeah,
he was like, he wasn't even that old. He was like 30-something. Died of a heart attack.
Well,
Go figure.
He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't exactly the biggest picture of health.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was on his way to an appearance, and like they're like, "Where is he?" He's like, "He died in the hotel."
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's sad. But
you know what though?
What's that?
People knew who he was. They don't know who the fuck we are.
That
was what I was talking about before in my little, did you read the intro of the podcast where I was like, we don't guarantee 1 million laughs, but we will bet you'll shake your head in confusion.
Yeah. You never want to be that guy that's like on a plane crash and you see they always say, like, if you're in entertainment and you're famous, like, you don't want to be on a plane with somebody who's more famous than you, because if that plane goes down, they ain't saying shit about you.
Yeah.
We had that big goof about, the Prod Society, we wrote this stupid song about we were pissed at Freddie Mercury because he
Right.
died on the same day as Eric Carr from Kiss, and nobody said shit about that.
Upstaged by Freddie Mercury. I could think of worse things. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's dead.
So that fucker's dead. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, watch your diet.
Can I ask you something? I know we don't talk politics, but I gotta talk about this. Who the fuck has Gavin Newsom hired to write his fucking social media shit for him?
Really?
It is fucking hilarious. If you get a chance, I'm gonna leave that there because I don't want to get too deep into it, and I'm just gonna say, Trump does not have a small penis. I'm going on,
Really?
He does not.
Yeah, okay.
Did you watch South Park?
Yeah, of course. Hey, come on, gang.
We at Apple like to thank you and say you do not have a small penis.
It's well known.
Someone did a fake tweet that was like his daughter was like, and I can't believe these people saying things about my dad and all these horrible things, and I just come here to say his penis is not that small.
I should know. He was always talking
Anyway.
about, hey, if she wasn't my daughter, you're like, Jesus, dude, calm yourself.
And 2 words. Well, 3 words. Congestive heart failure.
Oh, yeah. I
Violet.
saw about
Oh, my
that.
God. It's our biggest fan, Violet. It's her kid.
Hey, what's up there, my little cheeker? Yeah, she's starting school.
Oh, don't fucking remind me, dude.
Dude, I know.
I got to go in Wednesday and Thursday this week.
Oh, since Violet is on here, I have to play this for her.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Yes. That's old Violet Soprano, man. She's
And then
the one who
can I
gave me
play
that
this
clip.
one for Violet? 'Cause
Sure.
Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit.
There you go.
There you go. That's big ups to my girl. Yeah, so... Oh, boy. So, yeah, what else is going on in the news? I mean, I put down a couple of things,
What
you
you
know.
Put down.
Well, the big news is... did you ever watch True Detective?
Yes, I watched the first season. That was it.
That was it, huh? I never got into the True Detective, but I guess season 5 is happening.
Oh, joy.
And Nick Cage is going to be on it. And I can't wait for his Spider-Man noir. It's going to be,
It's going to be
fuck you, Verizon. Yay, Jones barbecue foot massage. Yeah. No, season 5, Nick Cage is going to be, I mean, he's, anytime you throw it in Nick Cage.
They're filming it around here somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And
Maybe.
season 2 of 4 seasons. Did you watch that show 4 Seasons on Netflix?
No.
It was like a 4-episode arc. I guess it's based on a book or something because everything fucking is.
I've been to the 4 seasons.
But they're filming it locally around here because some of the people on the show that I'm working on are working on that as well.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, I'm only going to be here until this time. And they're filming this show until this time, so I got to split because blah, blah, blah. It's just the way the business fucking goes.
And Extra's life is always busy.
Not mine. I'll be back in fucking school.
Hey, who cares, man? You're going to be on that show.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's me on TV.
Yeah, just like, hold on. If you can look one quick second, there he is.
Anyway.
But, yeah, so there's that. Rogue Squadron, I heard, actually. There was a big rumor that apparently that Patty Jenkins movie, the Star Wars one, that she came out on Star Wars, like, this was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
She comes out in a flight jacket.
Yep.
She put in life-size X-Wing, and they're like, my father was in the Air Force, and I'm so excited to do this.
The Naked Soul Band.
Yeah, Naked Soul Band. Thank you. And we're going to do this Rogue Squadron movie, and it sounded really interesting. And typical Star Wars fashion, it just kind of disappeared, right?
Yeah.
So, but apparently they're talking that it's still on the table.
Oh.
I guess the stank of Wonder Woman 84 went away, and
good.
yeah, like it's not fair for Patty Jenkins. I mean, she did the first Wonder Woman, which was amazing.
Right.
She's done The Hurt Locker. She's done like a lot of really good movies.
Absolutely.
She gets one stinker, and all of a sudden, like, well, that's the Star Wars method, right?
Yeah.
They hire these hot directors, and then for some reason, I call it the REM disease, because REM, real quickly, everybody knows REM, how popular they were.
Yeah.
They got signed to, like, I believe it was Warner Music for like this multi-million-dollar deal, and they're like, we got REM, and they're gonna, and then they put out shit. It's like, I'm like, okay. But Star Wars does that too, where it's like, we're gonna get this hot new director, and then they come out with a stinker, and they're like, well, no, we'll get rid of them. It sucks. But and they're talking that it's still gonna happen. I would like to see it, but the only problem is that we got Starfighter coming out, Star Wars with Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy doing that.
Jesus.
And then you got Rogue Squadron. Are they gonna try to make it like a sequel, or I don't know. Star Wars has got to get their shit together, man.
Who's it? Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, my Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary, Ryan Gosling.
Well, that's what
Can we go an episode without me talking about Project Hail Mary?
No.
I want more news on Project Hail Mary.
Absolutely.
Amaze.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, at least it's not Ryan Reynolds, who apparently is fighting with fucking Robert Downey Jr. fist fighting on the set of Doomsday.
Oh,
apparently that's the rumor of the two people who got into a huge fight where they had to change scenes so that they're not together.
Ryan. I was going to call him Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, but apparently the common denominator everybody's talking about is Ryan Reynolds, that he's notoriously like a dick to work with.
Really? He seems like just a fun-loving Canadian dude.
No. Yeah, no, going back all the way back to fucking Blade, where he was, basically inserted himself into Blade to try and come up with a Blade spin-off series that was going to be all about him.
Yeah, well, he's had a hard on for Deadpool.
And that's what the X-Men thing was supposed to be, was him turning it into an actual Deadpool thing, which it never did, so he had to take that on himself.
Well, we all remember the actual Deadpool that they started with, like the Merc with the mouth. Let's get his mouth shut. Yeah. That's smart. That's surprising, though. I mean, they both seem like the type that are... Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean...
Speculate.
Look, you got a lot of different people in that movie, And even talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day, they announced that there's like... So now you got the Punisher, you got the Hulk, you got Scorpion, now you have...
Dude, just give me a fucking good...
You got Sadie Sink in there, and now they're talking Florence, pew, 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 she's coming in.
They're just stacking the deck with fucking people, and it's like, stop it. Just you're thinking that's the only thing that's going to bring people in.
And we've been dying for just a grounded New York City Spider-Man movie of just have him hook up with. I mean, the Punisher's in it. You're like, Jesus Christ, dude, how many people are you going to put in this movie? So I don't know. It's Sony. Sony likes to do that shit. Who knows? What up?
They know you.
Well, yeah, everybody knows me, man. I'm infamous. So what else is in the news here? I saw that Lord and Miller, the Spider-Verse people, are doing a live action Archie movie.
Oh no.
A bucket of his diarrhea.
I mean, look, have you ever watched Riverdale?
No.
That seems like it would be right up your alley.
I know.
It was kind of like a CW, like, kind of not gritty, but like a dramatic Archie with Jughead and all those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch a lot of it, but it was pretty interesting.
I'm sure.
So who knows, man? But yeah, I mean,
I watch a lot of cheese, but
I know, but it seemed like very One Tree Hill up your alley. So.
I did just watch Sullivan. I binged Sullivan's Crossing on Netflix. So.
Oh boy, did he get across?
No, it's funny because if you've ever seen Sullivan's Crossing or know anything about, have you ever seen Gilmore Girls? Mm-hmm. You know Luke, who owns a diner. Luke's diner.
Yeah.
Luke is he's Sullivan of Sullivan's Crossing.
Ah,
but every time I'm watching it, Kate and I are watching. I'm just like, oh man, what's Luke gonna do now? We just still call him Luke.
Yeah,
He's Luke. He'll always be Luke. Just like the woman who played Lorelai will always be Lorelai.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that, and then there really isn't that much. I mean, I did hear that Batman Part 2, which they're finally moving forward.
Yeah.
He wrote the script. It's a shame that they're not going to put him in the DCU. I mean, we'll get to it when we talk about Peacemaker, how he's not sticking with a specific theme. Leanna's father. Father, that's Leanna, my BFF. Oh, okay. So what do you call it? Yeah, with the Batman Part 2, they're moving forward with it, which is good. I mean, hopefully before freaking Twilight Boy is 40.
Yeah, sparkle.
It'll be like year 1 to like year 10.
The fucking old man Batman.
They confirmed that there's not going to be a Robin, which I'm kind of like.
That's.
I still want a good Robin. Like I still like they haven't given us a good one.
Nope.
I want like Dark Knight Returns Robin, like girl kind of really green kind of thing with an old grizzled Batman. But apparently there's going to be no Catwoman either, so no Zoe Kravitz. So be interesting to see where they go with the Batman Part 2.
Oh, look, Peacemaker's a fucking hit. Do you want to talk about Peacemaker and John Cena's hog?
You want to go straight to that?
Dude, let's just fucking get into it. Let's talk about the elephant in his pants.
Yeah, let's talk about old fucking Irish curse there, John Cena.
Look, one of the most entertaining things... Hello from the dungeon.
Yes.
One of the most entertaining things watching that was that intro dance. That was always fun to watch. I'm not as impressed by this season's.
I gotta give it some time.
Yeah, I think the first season it was just like, this is awkward. Yeah. And now it's like, are they trying to out awkward the last one?
I guess, yeah. I mean, look, they're swinging for it. So, I mean, intro music aside, I still adored the episode.
Oh yeah. Well, where do we want to go? Where do you want to start with it?
I mean,
do we need to go over what happens in the episode?
We don't have to go too deep in what happens in the episode, but we will say we can talk about how good are the good points and the bad points, if there are any bad points.
So they've changed some stuff.
Yes.
They've changed when she refers to them as the Justice League. Now she calls them the Justice Gang.
Yep.
And when they actually show up, it's not the same people.
Which I think is genius.
It's awesome.
They retcon the whole, they walk in. I mean, I do miss go fuck another fish, asshole.
Hold on.
Go fuck another fish, asshole.
Yeah.
But they left.
You're late, you fucking dickheads.
Yes, yeah. So.
Well, but this puts it, apparently, it's the same timeline with the Superman movie.
Yes.
So they're saying that the reason why they didn't show up or were late was because they were dealing with everything that happened in the Superman movie was happening at the same time as him dealing with this.
Yeah, and I think it was a really good transition. And even when they did the recap, it's like, previously on the DCU, like they were just like wiping all that stuff out.
We're going to tell you right now what from the first season is canon moving forward and what from everything that's out there is canon.
I think it's the best one because really, when you think about it, when you look back at season 1, really that was the only thing they had to change.
Yeah.
Was that ending part, which I think they did they did it perfectly. I love the storyline, how the 11th Street kids are kind of broken off and splintered into different things,
And she suffers from toxic masculinity.
Oh God, that was funny. Yeah. And
so she fucking goes to a bar to start a fight.
And you know what the brilliant thing is that she definitely kicked ass in the whole thing, but she didn't win.
No.
She got tossed out, and
But that's what she wanted.
Yeah, she wanted to purposely get her ass kicked, I think.
Did you watch the post-credit scene?
I'm trying to think.
Her and John Peacemaker walking up the stairs.
Oh, talking about 30
seconds to Mars.
Oh,
Now, do you think that's a dig at 30 Seconds to Mars or a dig at Jared Leto's Joker?
It's
or both.
It's been said it's about Jared Leto.
Okay.
Because how much of a dick he was to work with, and I think they threw a little 30 Seconds to Mars jab in there.
Dude, the fucking orgy scene.
Very, very reminiscent of The Boys.
Yes.
Like Hero-gasm.
And I said to you before we got on air, I was like, can you imagine being the background guy who has to naked snuggle up next to John Cena, nuzzle his neck, and then nibble on his ear? Because when you're doing that's got to be a featured background thing where look, this is what you're gonna be. But the conversation with the intimacy coordinator. Now look, you're gonna be sitting there naked, humping up against John Cena's leg while he just sits there. And there's going to be a girl who's completely naked rubbing her tits on John Cena. Yeah. And what I want you to do is nuzzle his neck, go up to his ear, give it a little nibble and a lick, but don't get hard. Okay. Challenge accepted and lost.
Their things. Oh, this is for Violet, too.
How will you explain that? A dead man in your bed still smelling of cum.
Whoa, Pedro Pascal.
Can you guys share opinions on Pedro Pascal? He's the internet's daddy. I mean, why not? There's only a few that I.
Well, there was also some rumors. there was also just going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
There was also some rumors that the fight on the set of Doomsday was between the one girl. I don't know who, the Wakanda girl, one of the people that was from the
Michonne.
I don't know, one of the people from the Wakandaverse, as I like to call it, and Pedro Pascal, because she is like apparently vocally anti-trans, this actress, and Pedro's sister who is trans,
come on.
and they got into a fight about that, and I was like, please.
When you put that many people into a movie, there's gonna be some friction.
Yeah.
Look, just make a
just like that episode of Peacemaker, there was a lot of friction.
Was there really?
Oh, John Cena doing lines of fucking coke.
Oh yeah. Well, we were saying about the DCU, like, what's great about it is that, with Marvel, they have had different types of movies, like a heist movie and this movie, but like it all kind of runs through a similar tone.
Right.
Like they have that Disney on them where it's like, don't get too. I mean, when they did Deadpool and Wolverine, it was actually surprising that they went there, but they've kind of kept it in that Disney kind of like, it all has a general look to it.
Right.
Whereas DCU now, it's just like you got Superman, which was amazing, and it was
family
great.
Family friendly.
Movie.
Peacemaker's in it.
The only problem though is you got to think some of these people that took their kids to see Superman, they're like, oh Johnny, there's a new DC movie with the Peacemaker guy, and they put it on and they see dicks and boobs all over the place.
Like, oh shit.
But that's what parenting's all about. You gotta know what you're fucking putting on. So
I don't know what my fucking 14-year-old's watching.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean,
my wife we were talking because my daughter really taking a rewind.
Okay,
Mila, she's like, Dad, I have you to thank for my ability to eat an entire potato chip at once. And I was like, excuse me? She goes, yeah, because every time we were coming back from camp, we would stop at 7-Eleven, and you're like, all right, no fucking crumbs in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, you taught us, like, if you just take it and, like, put it in your mouth and crack it and then slide the other half in, or ways to, like, without making a mess all over the place. But I was like, and again, it became annoying listening to us chew. I was like, no, I wasn't bothered by you guys chewing. I was too busy listening to Opie and Anthony. And my wife's like, yeah, fucking parent of the year on that one, buddy. Every day driving back home from camp, the kids are listening to O&A in the car.
But you know what? It's language. Like, why is it that
my kids turned out fine?
They're fine. My kids are fine. Your kids are fine. They're well-adjusted kids. Look, it's language, right? Why is it there has to be? I always I'm sure I've told it on the pod, the story about
fuck you, Verizon.
I've told the story about when Violet was really little and Zoe was about maybe 6-7 years old or something like that.
Right.
And we were at the bottom of the hill because I used to drive to the bottom of the hill and wait for the bus. And Violet was in the back and she's going, she's complaining and she's like chooching about something. And Zoe turns around and goes, Violet, stop being such a pussy. And I was like, what did you say? And she goes, what? I was like, you just called your sister a vagina. Do you realize that? And she goes, I just thought it meant like, you're complaining because you don't be a pussy. Like, don't. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to get mad with you because it's language. I said, B, you used it in the right context. She was being a pussy. But my kids always knew time and place.
Time and place.
Like I said, Violet. She as much as we love that little girl, we call her Violet Soprano because she's got a mouth like a sailor.
Yeah.
When you're in, and when you're at home,
the girl who walks
with
by
us,
my classroom and gives me the finger.
Exactly. when you're at home or with your friends or family, no problem. Let it fly. When you're in church, no.
Hey, Father, give me the fucking Holy Ghost over there. Okay?
In the school, like that, yeah. What was the other thing?
Give me a fucking piece of bread, Padre.
Oh,
and
yeah.
a shot of wine.
Yeah, and it was funny, too, going back to Violet, too, is that, since she is listening, she was talking about, we made a joke because she went to me and she goes, Dad, you're like, I love that you're like super laid back. Like you don't get too like crazy about stuff. Because she asked if like she can go out with her friend, and they were going to go to Chili's and stuff. And it was a gentleman caller. But at the same time, she goes, can I go out? And what time can I be home? I said, you should be home at about 10. And she's and I was like, well, where are you guys going? And she said, oh, we're just going to go to Chili's or something like that. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I said, oh, I got to ask because, if you're going to the mall or, to a restaurant, fine. But if you're going to a crack house, no, I don't want you to go.
That's what I always told my kids too, because it was like my parents were like that. I was like, all I want to know is where you going, when you coming back.
Yeah, and my rule has always been, give me a reason not to trust you.
Sure.
If you give me a reason not to trust you, then I'm going to be hard on you. But as long as you do what you're supposed to do, have at it, kid. Like, do whatever you got to do. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, Peacemaker. Getting back to that was excellent. What else? I mean, what else you got for TV since we're on that?
I watched this new TV show called Rainmaker.
The Rainmaker, not to be confused with the Haymaker.
Yes, not to be confused with the Haymaker. No, the Rainmaker, excuse me, is a TV show starring PJ Byrne. I don't know who the fuck that is. Milo Callahan. I don't know who the fuck that is.
What do you mean, PJ Byrne? For God's sakes.
PJ. Lana Parrilla, who I showed you before. Those of you who have watched Once Upon a Time, that show that was like 7 seasons.
Yeah.
She was the evil queen.
My girls were into that show.
She was the evil queen on that. Anyway, it's about a law firm. It's a lawyer show.
Okay.
And it may sound familiar, and this is a bit of a Venn diagram thing here, but there's a movie from 97 by the same name.
Follow the logic.
Starring one Matt Damon, and also starring the likes of Danny DeVito, Claire Danes, John Voight. You also got Dean Stockwell in there, Virginia Madsen, not to be confused with
a stellar cast.
Mickey Rourke. And the show follows like every other fucking show they did. Like they did the Lethal Weapon TV show, and they take these movies and turn them into TV shows and just regurgitate the storyline and kind of add some more to it to build it out.
I don't think that now I haven't watched the Rainmaker movie in probably a long last time, but I don't feel like it was a movie that needed to be expanded.
No.
Like Harry Potter, I get that they're redoing that. They want to expand it. Rainmaker? Okay. Or Lethal Weapon? You know? How many times are you going to be too old for this shit?
But how many good, like, I think it's on a network, but because I don't watch things.
It's on a network.
I
would hope so.
No. I mean, like, I think it's one of those, like, ABC, NBC, CBS type shows.
Yeah.
It's not like Suits, which is on, like, a cable network. A cable network.
So you're not going to get that gritty edge of...
But that's the thing. Like, we got a lot of fucking medical shows and a lot of police and fire shows. I don't know the last time we had a really good legal show. There's been a lot of legal shows, but I mean, I think with the success of The Pit, you know, that's changed the game, I think, for medical dramas and what's going to be expected from people. It's like, I don't want this fucking empty, nothing happening, walking around, pissy drama bullshit, Grey's Anatomy. I'm sorry. I think people are tired of Grey's Anatomy, and you got to pump it up a little bit, and that's what The Pit did.
Yeah.
I don't think the show Rainmaker is the show to do that. It's not gonna. We need if we're gonna go lawyer show and make something that's gonna be good and successful, I think it has to be on like HBO and not afraid to take chances and do shit that like is gonna be cable worthy. These network shows are never gonna do that.
No, you know, it is weird that like I've given up on network TV shows. Like it just has that stigma on it. Like it could be the best fucking show in the world, but if I see it's on like ABC or NBC, I'm like, it's not gonna do it because I need a little stank. I need a little stank to my show.
I need a little stank too, but I also like that cheesy nostalgic. So I'll watch some network TV shit, maybe one season, and that's about it.
Yeah.
It's like eating a fucking Happy Meal, you know?
I mean,
I know it's shit, but it makes me feel a certain way to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll get down with some fucking Law and Order or anything like that, but
I don't even watch that anymore.
Yeah, but that's something you can...
That's how I know I've made it, when I do background for Law and Order.
Ooh, if you become a corpse...
Oh,
that's
fat dead guy. We need fat dead guy.
We need fat dead bearded guy.
Well, I see shit all the time for like, you know, disheveled man or disheveled homeless person. I'm like, I fucking got that. Look at me. I got it. Look at me. I don't mean to put my arm in front of your face. Hey, look at Greg's. You know, Law and Order's, I think, when you make it. Once you can say I've been on Law and Order. Shit. The only other TV thing I watched, I'm not done with it. I started watching this thing on Netflix, America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys. It's all about like the building of the '90s dynasty of Dallas Cowboys. Who dat?
Ooh, somebody's coming in here, everybody.
What's up, ladies?
Ah.
I got a witch in a cage.
Look at that. I fucking knew it.
And look, I got a guy who looks like me.
Oh my god, it's you.
It is, right?
Who is that?
You
good
should be
stuff.
Stabbed in the shoulder.
Yeah, he did get stabbed
What
in
you
the
got
shoulder.
there?
What do you got?
It's a
Cookie?
It's a pizza-sized cookie.
A pizza-sized cookie?
I
Pizza
put ice cream on top of it. I can't finish it. Sandra didn't want any.
Can I see? Can I see? It's got ice cream on it now.
Yeah, it's all melted.
Oh, I can't fuck with melted ice cream. Oh, give me a piece of the crusty end. You know I like the outside cookie crust. That's
I
all
love that we have this door here. It's very cool. It reminds me of like those old shows where like Dean Martin goes in. All of a sudden it's like, who's that? Oh, look, it's Mila. Hey, everybody.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that was the plan.
You want this?
That's why I told your mother. No, thank you. I do, but I don't.
Nah, I'm good. I'm trying to watch my girlish figure expand.
Which way's it going? Wider.
Yeah, well, you try the intermittent fasting, and then next thing you know, you have a wedding.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Dream guest on my podcast? Do you know that?
Oh boy,
That's follow your dreams.
Oh, I gotta block this person.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, I mean, so what was the other show we got distracted by?
Yeah,
Cookie?
so America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys. It's all about the '90s Dallas Cowboys.
Not a fan of the Cowboys since I'm a Giants fan.
But I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Jeff Pearlman.
The Pearl?
Yeah, didn't Jeff write a book about those?
Boys Will Be Boys?
No, Boys Will Be Boys was the... Yeah, Boys Will Be Boys.
I think that's it.
Wasn't that the book that Jeff wrote about this dynasty of...
Glory Days of the Party Nights of Dallas Cowboys dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they'll make a TV show out of that too.
He hasn't said anything. Yeah, but it's an 8-part documentary.
Oh.
And I'm on like episode 4.
Okay, but they don't say anything in like the credits or something like that.
Not that I've seen.
Well,
because it's a documentary, it's not a dramatization.
Yeah,
so
it's not like
But I
Mel
did
wrote
send
the,
Jeff a message. I haven't heard from him. I don't really expect to hear from him because when Jeff posts, he posts like, "Oh, did you see this?" and he gives his 2 cents about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of said to him, I was like, "Hey, what's your thoughts on this one? I'm not asking you to reply to me. Maybe put something on what you do on his podcast or his little thing he does."
He'll post something about it, I'm sure.
I'm interested to hear what his thoughts are because, full disclosure, I didn't read his book.
No.
But I will sit down and watch this 8-part documentary, and we'll see. Like, if he's like, "Dude, that's exactly what my book was like,"
I'm
I'll
sure.
be like, "Oh, perfect."
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they've got interviews with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be interesting to see. I don't know. Really, the only thing I watched was Peacemaker, and then I got back into Dexter Resurrection.
Oh boy.
Which we didn't say in the news. They officially canceled the prequel show, the
Boo.
Dexter Original Sin, which I was surprised. Like I was like, all right. Like I'm usually not a big fan of prequels.
You know what?
Well,
I'm sorry to speculate, but what if there's only room for one Dexter, and because this new one is getting so much traction and so much attention, they're like, let's put all our eggs in that basket.
But is it really though? Like, I mean, I guess people are talking about it, but
Yeah.
like, when it came out, I watched the first 2 episodes, and then I just kind of lost. Like,
Me too.
I got behind on it because I mean, full disclosure, I mean it. The way that he came back, it was like, I mean, should we really? I'll do this. Even though I'm way behind.
Yes, Violet, I've watched all of The Good Place.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys need to watch The Good Place. Yeah. I've watched all of The Good Place.
But with Dexter, it was, the whole premise of like, he got, an original sin.
In the
Whatever
original Dexter.
That other one.
Resurrected.
Not Resurrected. See, that's where it gets confusing. There's
New Blood.
New Blood.
New Blood.
New Blood. Harrison shoots him. Everybody's like, oh, he's dead, finally. That's how he's going to go out.
Sure.
Nope. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, yeah, I wish he would come. Actually, he did come back.
He did come back.
He did come back on that. He got shot, but it was so cold, he was able to survive, and then he was in a coma, but then he gets back, and I was like, all right, all right, I guess I'll see where it goes. I mean, then they got Harrison in there. He's working. He went to New York City. He's working at a hotel, but he's just kind of like he's
being
homeless.
a pussy.
So yeah, he's just being typical fucking Harrison. But then good old Angel Batista comes back. And he's on the hunt because, you know,
my man.
Killed his girl, killed his freaking, killed Deb, you know, like all this stuff. So he's on the hunt for him. And so I was like, okay, well, all right, I guess. I mean, it's cool that it's in New York City, you know, but then finally today I was like, all right, let me get back into it. Because I was like, they're up to like episode 8. That's a 10 episode series.
Right.
So I was like, let me just start watching. I got up to episode 4. And once that happens, I was like, dude, I'm in. You motherfucker. It's like that thing.
God damn it.
Yeah. God damn it, I'm in now. Because they finally got to the dink. I needed that.
And don't spoil too much because I just downloaded all the episodes, so I'm going to catch up on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I definitely recommend it only because all of a sudden, like, all these characters come in. And they did show about in the trailer, so I'm not really giving away anything. There's kind of like this serial killer club that like the Dink is involved in, and David Desmalchin's in it, Kristen Ritter's in it, Neil Patrick Harris is in it, Uma Thurman's in it. I'm like, holy shit, they brought out the big guns. And the storyline that it's going with, it's got like a cool twist to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't give it. I definitely want to see if you catch up to it, and I'm excited to get caught up.
I'll try and catch up this week, and then we'll discuss.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna be gone actually Monday through Wednesday because it's my girl's birthday on Tuesday, and we're going to the burger.
Don't forget your dildo.
Can't. I mean, somebody's got to suck
take
it.
your obligatory dildo pic.
Yeah,
guys, look at my view.
You know, it is funny. I will say, which by the way, if you guys are following us on Facebook and YouTube and all that, we do have our mega store back up.
Good.
Which we do have Jackpot Geordies and Gruel Master. We're going to be slowly re-releasing some of these T-shirts, so pick one up. Especially the Jackpot Geordie because it's going to help out our buddy Brian Rizzuto with some of his bills. But I was redoing it, and I took that picture with the dildo on the window and had it as the background, and it was perfect. Like the dick was right there, and I was like, "This is great." But I'm like, "Oh man, I can't share it because as soon as you share it on Facebook, that's what comes up." You're like, God damn it. So I had to change it. But, yeah, be on the lookout for that. So, really, that was really the only TV that I saw. I mean, we can kind of...
I didn't watch any movies. Like I said, the only movie I watched was Rainmaker. Not Rain Man. But...
No, nothing on the movie front, huh?
No.
Well, I mean, I know Toxie's coming out, so we're going to get more Dink. I'm anxious to see that.
I'd rather more Doink, but whatever.
Fuck you, Verizon. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a slow period right now, but
well, no, you know where it's not a slow period.
Where's that? Oh shit!
This is what I really want your take on, because I think I went down the fucking rabbit hole, and it's unraveling the rabbit hole of.
Normally I do a rant on music, but my buddy here, my bestie JohnAlex, had brought up a topic on music, which I fully agree with. I'm very interested, but why don't you...
Singers, and more specifically, they've been focusing on, like, old rock singers, like, you know, David Lee Roth and such, who just have refused to call it quits, and I honestly think they are destroying their legacy. To see David Lee Roth on stage, horribly singing, in tight leather pants with his old man cock bulging out.
Delicious.
And don't even get me started about Frankie Valli. I know he's not rock and roll, but fucking rolling that guy out on stage, you may as well just go to the fucking wax museum.
I mean, he's pretty much a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic at this point.
He is. Oh my God, it's so sad. My wife is just like, who's fucking making him do that? Because they need a payday. I was like, maybe he's doing that because he needs the money because, you know, he's got to fucking live someplace.
Look, dude, music, like the great Milo says, punk rock don't pay the bills.
No.
They don't have a retirement plan. We've talked about this a little bit as far as like, I know Neil Fagan from, he was complaining that Steely Dan had to go back on the road. I was like, dude, you should have fucking invested or saved your money. Like, what, you know?
But I think David Lee Roth has completely lost it too. He's turning all Trumpy on us.
Oh,
Did you see the interview with him where he brings up a story from fucking years ago? I think it was Rollins talked about running into him on the way in or out of the Howard Stern show, and he talked about David Lee Roth having a beer coat. He's like, dude, you know, what the hell? It's like early in the morning. He goes, oh, man, come on. What's wrong with you? And David Lee Roth, just in one of these fucking concerts, addressed these like, I didn't have a coat full of beer. I had a beer in my coat from the night before, and I was still coming in. I was still out from the night before.
I mean, look, my
gotta explain that.
My theory is, I mean, a lot of these look,
Axl Rose.
Axl Rose.
Come on, let's go down the list.
All right, so we'll start with
David Lee Roth, Axl Rose,
Vince Neil,
who
looks like, it's so funny. People keep sharing that picture of the Bumble from Rudolph.
Yeah,
and Vince had to go like, dude, stop sharing this. It does not look like me.
Yes, it does.
It certainly
It
does.
certainly does. I beg to differ, sir.
Look, some of those guys at like, what's his face from Rat Stephen Piercy, Don Dokken. I'm fascinated with Don Dokken. There is. I'm fascinated with Don Dokken. How like
I'm trying to find somebody who's done the side by side comparison.
He's a lot of these guys, like, they're still on the road and they are killing their legacy. I mean, with the stop sending me this shit.
Wait, I think I knew the whole thing.
You know, people like look, David Lee Roth and Vince Neil, they weren't good back then.
No.
So as you get older, obviously, there's a lot of like down tuning, you know, to kind of hit those notes, and they kind of painted themselves in a corner with, you know, especially those 80s bands where they were hitting those big and high notes that everybody was doing. Now it's just like, I mean, even go back to like Billy Joel, right? I remember seeing Billy Joel on the River of Dreams tour, right? And that was so long ago. And
sorry, I didn't mean to cover your face with that.
They were
stop sending me this shit.
It's not me, goddammit.
Yes, it's you. It's definitely you. That is you.
I know that's me. But anyway,
not you.
Oh.
That's no. The one on the left is Vince Neil. That's not two pictures of the Bumble. That's Vince Neil on the left and the Bumble on the right.
Okay.
I know you couldn't tell because they look so much alike.
Tickle his wiener. Anyway, yeah, but a lot of those guys too. It is sad, you know, because they, you know, but you know what? My thing is, and I've heard other people say it too, vote with your wallet, right? If you guys complain and don't, if you stop showing up, they will go away.
Somebody posted.
Motley Crue has fucking.
They were at a David Lee Roth concert. They was like, the fact that I bought a ticket and decided to come even after seeing the shit online, and it's somebody we know. I forget who it was. They were at the show.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah,
don't buy it.
Don't. Of course, if you keep selling out these shows, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
I mean, Vince Neil, right? He's kind of downsized.
Well, I don't know about that.
From the,
is Corey Feldman selling out shows?
No.
And Corey hasn't stopped either.
But Corey Feldman got on that Limp Bizkit freaking tour, and he opened up there just for pure
and
comedy.
Billy Corgan telling him he's like the best. Did you see that thing I sent you? The video of Billy Corgan and Corey Feldman was on his podcast, and Billy Corgan was sucking his dick harder than Michael Jackson did.
Billy Corgan,
allegedly.
What is going through your birthmark? Why?
I don't fucking know. He's just like, you play so great. You're so exact and so aggressive, and I don't know how you play so technically but aggressively, and it's like giving him all these fucking compliments.
Get
like,
out
what
of here.
the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I do enjoy
it's like
Billy
that
Corgan's podcast. He does get some good people on, but I don't know.
It's like the Shags. All disjointed and all over the place.
Not to be confused with Jagger Dave. No,
we'll get to the Shags in a little bit.
Yes.
But so Vince Neil, all these guys selling out, not even selling out, just not hanging it up.
They wish they would sell out.
Yeah,
but they can't. But yeah, it's look, like I said, if you stop freaking going, they'll stop doing it, you know. All these videos of people like, look how horrible they sound, but like he's singing in a packed arena
because everybody wants to see the car crash.
I mean, maybe people will get wise to it after a while, but
I hope.
I mean, there's a reason why Guns N' Roses got, you know, Slash and Duff and those guys back, which, full disclosure, man, I saw them a couple of years ago. 3 hours, dude. It was fucking great. I loved it.
I mean, Barry Manilow still sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, sure. And yeah, speaking of that, so let's get into the stuff that's out there. We'll do, since you talked about Barry Manilow still got the voice, we'll do this one.
Can I help you,
Oh
sir?
shit.
Yes, what is this?
Huh?
I'm on
This is
Spotify.
whack.
Give it to
I
me.
can't get jiggy with this shit.
I thought you were dead.
I'm just joking about this. Well, actually, we'll do this one. Hey kids, Julian Lennon's got a new song out.
Who?
Julian Lennon, the other
Wasn't
Lennon.
he shot?
No, that was his dad.
Oh, he shot his dad?
And not.
Dude, what the fuck? And he's still making albums? He shot his dad? How does anybody buy his albums?
Fun fact for your knapsack, Duge, it's ours. Hey Jude from the Beatles.
Whoa.
was written
He's
about
such
Julian.
You're so anti-Semitic, dude. Calm down.
Not that one.
Oh.
But anyway, he has a new song out called Because, and it's pretty damn good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, wait. No, this isn't the kid he had with Yoko Ono. This is the other one.
That's Sean Lennon.
Sean Lennon. Okay. I'm all in now.
Who is in a band with Les Claypool, the Claypool Lennon Delirium or something. Really fucking good.
This
band.
is the one who looks like him.
Yes, he was the one that came out with. Hold on, I'll do this one. Ever since you've been leaving me, I've been wanting to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Julian Lennon. He it was interesting. It popped up, but I'll give another one of this.
Can I help you, sir? Yes, what is this? Huh? This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I thought you were dead.
Kids, guess what? Cheap Trick has a new single out.
Who?
Cheap Trick.
Whatever.
Rick Yankee right now has got a nice big boner.
Good Charlotte's got a new album.
Well, yeah, we talked about that last week. Fucking
Nobody cares.
Exactly. No, I mean Cheap Trick came out with a new single called
And?
12 Gates.
And?
Dude, Cheap Trick is fucking awesome. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They it's funny because they have a new album coming out, and it's going to be called All Washed Up.
As well it should be.
Yeah, but let me tell you, we talked about these singers like David Lee Roth and Vince Neil and all that. Dude, Robin Zander from Cheap Trick, his voice, and he's in his 70s, still sounds fucking awesome.
Does it?
Yes, live. They're just a good fucking rock band, man.
Yeah,
I love a lot
they're
of
just
their
a,
stuff.
a rock band.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
But yeah, check out that song. It's 12 Gates. It's I enjoy it. It's
They're
on
a
the,
no frills rock and roll band.
Yeah, I mean, and each one of them is different. Like you got, Buddy Carlos with the freaking cigarette and the walrus mustache. You got fucking, Rick Nielsen with his 80 neck guitar. I mean, they're just a good time. Some other stuff that came out, we'll stick with. I mean, there's some full releases that came out. We talked a lot about Deftones.
Sure.
Their new full-length album, Private Music, came out. It's got to grow on me. It's got to grow on me a little bit. Don't get me wrong.
It's not on the list.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I think if you scroll up, we put some of their singles on, which I didn't. But the rest of the album,
The rest of the album dropped.
yes, and
Okay.
I listened to it on the way here. It's Deftones, man. It's kind of like buying an AC/DC or a Slayer album. You know what you're getting. You know, really heavy, catchy riffs with saying I don't care what anybody says, and a lot of people will say a White Pony, that album by Deftones. That's some fucking baby making music right there.
Oh.
You want to talk about Disintegration and all those albums? There's definitely fluids being flown when you listen to White Pony.
Jesus.
Let's talk about the new single from one of our pals. Blue Alien Mystic has a new song out.
Also known as Bam.
Bam! They have a new
And he's got a video.
Yes. Yeah, it was very entertaining. They have a new single out called Head Held High. We love Barry and Dougie and those guys. They're freaking awesome. You definitely need to go check them out. We put that on the list there. Another couple of full-length albums that came out. Bands that we've talked about before. Dinosaur Pileup. That's a band that's been out for a little while, and I've gotten into. They put out their full-length album. I Felt Better. They're just a good, solid, like, three-piece rock band. We put up that song "My Way." That's on the playlist. I've liked them for a while. Good, really good band. And another full-length that came out was the 3 Days Grace. Do you remember the 3 Days Grace?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the early 3 Days Grace, the I Hate Everything About You, not the fucking Ugly Kid Joe. They had this original singer, and then he left. And then they got this new singer. and I kind of dropped off from that first 3 Days Grace album is fucking awesome. And
This
then,
one?
yeah, that's the one where I hate everything about you. Then they got a new singer, and I kind of dropped off from him because he was kind of more poppy. It wasn't really, whatever. But now they got the old singer back, but they didn't get rid of the new singer. So there's like two of them, and they kind of trade off. And I was listening to the album. The new album's called Alienation. You got a little bit of the new singer, a little bit of the old singer, because the old singer played guitar too. So they're just like, hey, fucking throw on the guitar and sing. And
pick up your fucking monkey and grind.
Yeah, exactly. But it's really, really good stuff. And yeah, so that full length album came out. Let's see, what else do we have for single wise? There's been a bunch of stuff that came out. There's a band called Radio Free Alice that put out an EP. And the EP is called Empty Words.
Yes.
One of those where the algorithm is working. They showed up. I was like, let me give them a listen. Good stuff, man. I put Empty Words on the playlist.
Yes.
They're a good band. And another single from a band called End It. They're like a kind of a post-hardcore band. And the funny, also we got to talk about the Castle Rat. Remember Castle Rat? Kind of a doomy, like the singer is like, remember, I think like if you can't really tell on there, like the cover, it looks like something that came. They have a new single out called Serpent, which if you look at the album cover, which I can't really do it this way, maybe we'll do it this way.
Here.
So you got that. If you could see it, if you want to scan up there, it's just a serpent, right? We'll do it this way. See that?
There you go.
That's Serpent. That's their album for the single. Now, let's go to the new Deftones album, Private Music. There's their cover.
Somebody's getting ripped off. Somebody owes somebody $5.
Somebody owes somebody a sandwich. Well, I
was looking at that going like, why does that look so familiar? I was like, wait, wasn't I just looking at that? But in blue?
Yeah.
And green? What?
I'll give it to Deftones because they put out a few singles a couple of weeks back with that cover.
Do you think the other band was like, fuck?
I know, isn't that the worst?
Castle Rat,
man, you gotta love the Castle Rat. They're a definite throwback. Yeah, I mean, just look at the picture of the band. The singer looks like something.
Oh yeah.
She looks like a cover. They look like a cover of Molly Hatchet.
I'll throw it up on the screen in a sec.
Yeah. Other than that, really, there was not that. I mean, Biohazard has another single out. I can't wait for their new album, man. They are just putting out freaking bangers. Did put it on the playlist only because we already have two of them on there. Eyes on 6 is another by the Mighty Hazard. I'm excited about that album coming out, which I believe comes out in November. I'm not sure. And Kitty, remember that band Kitty? We talked about them. They had that great documentary on the band, like the history of it.
There's Castle Rat.
Castle Rat. Look at that. I mean, come on.
Guy's wearing a fucking plague mask.
Yeah.
It's like goth. It's like goth steampunk.
Yeah, it's
goth
like
steampunk metal.
It's like a Molly Hatchet album cover and a LARPing session went wrong. I don't know. And then the only other one is that we talked about that band Kitty. They, I guess 25 years ago, they put out that album Spit, which I'm like, holy shit, it's been that long. They redid that song Spit, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I don't really see much of a difference. Maybe it's a little heavier. Let me tell you, these broads can rock.
I'll take your word for it.
I like them. And
well,
if you ever watch that documentary, it's very fascinating.
I feel like that band I always talk about, Borgamus.
Yes.
They come out with a fucking new song every week, it feels like.
Oh, yeah. I'm having Reaper flashbacks.
I mean, they're just fucking metal.
Yeah.
But the band really quick that I was talking about was the band The Shags.
Yes. Give us a little history on The Shags.
Really quick, and we'll end with this. The Shags was this band. This guy had this, his mother gave him this, quote, prophecy that he would have 2 sons and 3 daughters, and his 3 daughters would be in a world-famous music band.
Okay.
So when he had 3 daughters, he was like, holy shit, the prophecy pulled his daughters out of school, kept them home, basically imprisoned them in the house, went to a pawn shop, bought a guitar, a bass, and a drum set, and made them learn and play songs. The problem is, look, you have a musical influence for your band, correct?
Of course.
There's artists that you've listened to that you're like, I love this part about them. I'm going to incorporate that kind of stuff into my music, all that shit. Every artist has someone that has influenced them.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, it's hard to get a band influenced by anything when you don't let them listen to music. So they really don't know much, and you don't send them to school, so it's not like they got a music education and learned about, musical instruments and shit. And then the dad took them to a recording studio and was like, I want to record these songs. And the guy in the studio was like, listen to it, was like, sir, keep your money. This is a waste of money. This is garbage.
Yeah.
I feel bad taking your money.
Garbage day.
And he's like, no, I want you to fucking record this album. So they recorded the album, and then nothing came of it. And then years later, they recorded another album, and nothing came of that. And then the dad died, and the daughters were like, well, we're fucking done with this. We're going on with our lives.
Okay.
Kurt Cobain lists them as one of his top 10 favorite bands. Oh, Frank Zappa lists them as his third favorite band.
Oh, my God. Okay. Now you sent me this, and I thought to myself, okay, this is garbage. The Shags had no predecessors. Oh, it's the Steiner Vagina. What's up? Look, the Shags. What made me sad about it is, first of all, the music is horrible. Second of all, they have 62,000 monthly listeners. I can't get fucking 100. Come on.
And they're not even a band anymore.
No. Well, damn, bro.
Well, I'm hoping this is the right one, Greg.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no. No, no, no.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit.
Shut your fucking mouth! Wow. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Wow. Fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't home.
Microphones off, show's done. Another episode, we had our fun. Shared some laughs, told some tales. Time to say goodbye, set sail. So until next time, we bid adieu.
Fucking diapers.
One question left for you. Hey pal, what's new? Hey,
We're fucking hacks.
we'll catch
bucket
you
of his
later.
diarrhea.
That's our cue. What's
Oh, no.
Old cunt, ass down.